Nobody's on yet. Nobody's on yet.
Nobody probably knows we're even on.
We're under the red lights.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Well, welcome. Welcome to the show. Where are we at today? We're on I was going to say the Las Vegas Strip, but we're not. We're at the Lake of the Ozarks
Bagnell Dam Strip. How about that? There you
go. We got all the bars going on. We're going to give you some shots of that tonight and unscheduled live. But we came out later, so hopefully some of you will check in and see what the heck is going on out here in Lost Valley Lake Resort. It's too many L's I've been dealing with lately.
Lake of the Ozarks, well, no, we're at Bagnell Dam. So this is Lake Ozark is where we're at right now. One person's on. Hi there. We haven't had too much sun. We're under red lights. We're at Roxy's. I guess that's why the red lights, huh?
I guess.
Roxanne? I don't know.
That's what she thinks. It's beer time. Go grab your favorite brewski or your drink and come on out and join us and tell us what the heck is going on.
That's my favorite. If I have to drink beer, well, that or Dos Equis.
So let's see how many people we can get on tonight on an unscheduled. We got 2 on there. You have to look at your phone if you want to see live chat. Okay. Because we're not on StreamYard tonight. We're just doing, this is a special YouTube special only. You are watching a live broadcast from Lake of the Ozarks. We're right here in the town of Lake Ozarks, right here on the Bagnell Dam, right down the street from the Strip, which is now one way, not one way, but it's for bikes only, and it's kind of like Daytona when they closed the main street down, so it's kind of a thing like that. Got a lot of bars along here, a lot of people sitting around seeing what's going on. It's Thursday night. You know, they're telling us right now they're already got record-breaking crowds showing up here, so it's pretty neat. You know, last year they had 125,000 bikes. How many showed up? Not people, bikes. So you can count individual, probably a lot more single people at this rally than couples probably. Not saying we haven't seen a lot of couples, but we've seen a lot of single people riding bikes.
Boy, girl.
Well, I'm just saying, when we talk to people, we see a lot more guys that we're chatting with than we do couples. But I mean, I don't know. We don't really pay attention to a lot of rallies anyway, so we'll see how it all goes. So tonight we're going to show you a little bit about what's going on. And
got an alfalfa thing going
let's
on
see
here.
if I can't switch the camera, so we'll flip the camera around here. There you go. There you go. You're looking at the Strip right now. That's a picture of what's going on. Not the greatest shot in the world. We're behind some people, but the little counter there was so small. We were afraid we couldn't get the camera on there, and then you'd be looking up us like you're down at our ankles looking up at us. So
we're looking up our nose.
Yeah, so we didn't go that route. So what are you looking at? You're looking at the Lake of the Ozarks Bikefest. This is the main action at night. This is the Strip. Everything's going on. If you happen to be out here at Lake of the Ozarks, we've got 10 free tickets that we're giving away to our subscribers to see Jackal tomorrow night. So it'll be pretty exciting. So if you want to take a chance and take a look and see what's going on and like to be in that concert, come back and let us know. Hey, we're back.
So if you're here or coming down here, if you'll be down here tomorrow night, let us know and we'll get you those tickets so you can sit with us and watch the Jackal concert.
Must not have any of our regular people. Nobody's chatting. Hello.
There's 10 on, it says. Hey. We saw him at the dealership yesterday. We were buying t-shirts.
Yep.
We got 2 new t-shirts. He says, hey guys, who is that? That Bob Denny. Hi.
So we can't put comments up tonight. We didn't go with StreamYard, which lets us put the comments up here. We see them on a regular basis. So Tam's going to have to look at her phone and see her comments. We are not on Facebook tonight. Kind of taking a break from that. We're just trying, well, in this case here, YouTube's a little bit easier for us to flip the camera around so you guys can see what's going on out there in the Strip. Let me flip it around again. You guys can take a little bit of a look. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. Oh, there you go. See that guy's truck. See the back of that lady's head.
I'm sure they want to see that. A whole bunch of lights coming in. I don't know if they can hear that music or not.
Oh, there's comments coming up now.
We got a new windshield out of me. How about that? That's what I told him. I said, we do a lot of rides, like demo rides and stuff, where we never used to use the windshield, and he's like, "Hey,
Who do
who's
we
that?"
know?
I don't know how you guys do it.
Not too bad. Are you one of our followers? No?
Oh, we
have.
saw that
I was
guy.
looking
Where's
back
that
here.
guy?
Oh, we have a YouTube channel. We chase motorcycle rallies. So we got. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go to them and we show people.
All right, he's selling himself right now, so I'll guess I'll dock here for a little bit. Oh, there's Mexi Philly. Yes, that's where we're at. We're at the dam. And Dan says, Sharon here, love the live footage. Thanks. How are you guys doing? I see you on Facebook all the time. We're not on Facebook tonight though. So anyway, we got tickets to go see Jackal tomorrow night. If anybody's coming down and you'll be here before 7 o'clock tomorrow night, let us know and we'll get you some tickets to sit with us. We got 10 free ones.
So,
You should ask that guy if he wants to go to Jackal.
all right.
So
These guys are
anyway,
gonna subscribe.
oh, all right. So we got some new subscribers. How about that? I'll have to take some pictures. I've been putting some pictures up on
They're wonderful people. They're wonderful.
and we just met. So anyway, so anyway,
You better subscribe.
see,
Subscribe.
there you
I'm
go.
subscribing right now.
See, it's that easy. Don't forget to subscribe or give us a thumbs up while you're on there. We got 5 thumbs up. Woohoo!
See? Yeah.
Right there. Oh, now we got a new subscriber.
Subscribe. Do it.
So anyway, we're sitting down here. Thanks. We're getting pretty crowded down here. All of a sudden, there's a lot more people. That was kind of full, but now it's more full. Let me see. I'll turn the camera around. There's these guys. More motorcycles outside there. 6 thumbs up. So we got 19 people and 6 thumbs up. So if you're on, give us a thumbs up. 20 people and 12 thumbs up. So they're giving us a thumbs up right now. So that sounds good. So what are you guys all up to? How many people are at home? I guess it's only Thursday night, so nobody's off. Yes, enjoyed your Facebook tool, having fun. Is that Dan? So it's actually Sharon, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. Today we went down to Shady Gators and we saw some vendors at Camden on the Lake. And with that video, he already got home. We already did that at the trailer. So we got to come out tonight for a little bit. Show you guys what the nightlife looks like out here. And see what else I got. Dave's here, man. Looks like a lot of fun. Making homemade applesauce from scratch in Kingman. When we get home, I think we got a lot of people out in Kingman and the Bullhead City area. We're going to have to do a meet and greet out there for all of our local guys. Because I know Mohawk Mike, he's out there. And there's another AZ rider or something like that. He's out in Arizona. So we'll have to do some, hey, there's Neil. Did you actually get on a live stream? He says, no moves, actually got a live. I was going to say, we were just talking about you today, that we were saying that we have a subscriber that lives up in Alaska and he doesn't see our lives for 3 days. Neil's actually on.
Holy Jennifer Jupiters! There must be a cosmic wave going through the universe tonight.
It's these red lights.
Well, what happened was I heard yesterday there was a rocket that took off from Florida. So it's probably made when it went through the sky, it probably made a little track as it went north. And maybe that's where the
signal's following it. I know.
The cloud is going through there.
Can't see you.
That's all right.
So those guys all subscribed. They showed me their phones and they all subscribed. What'd that guy say?
They're leaving tomorrow morning. She screwed up and she thought the rally started on Wednesday, so they got here on Tuesday. And they already canceled they decided to go home early because there wasn't much going on. And what it is, if you ever want to know anything about a rally that we've been to, or even a rally we haven't been to, we have a lot of connections with vendors. And we can find out information for you. Just like this couple. Well, it's like Myrtle Beach. You know, I was just going to tell her, you need to call tomorrow and talk to the lady at the Harley dealer because you know they have screwed up permits there. Some open on one day, and somebody else opens 4 days later, and somebody else opens on Saturday. So we need to make sure when we get there, we're going to race to get there to be there by Monday. But heck, if half the stuff's not open till Wednesday, like the normal rally, there's no use breaking our butt to get there.
I know. It depends on where you're at. If you're down at Rose Inlet, you can open, and if you're up there, you can't. If you're in this county, you can, and over there, you can't. So I don't know. We'll see.
We've got a lot of bikes coming in. We'll give you guys another shot of what's going on.
Talk, because there's music playing up there.
Yeah, I don't think they'll hear it. There's so much music playing, I don't think they can hear it.
So Neil said it's going to get down to 38 tonight and 31 tomorrow night. So
Well, holy smokes, we woke up this morning to 68-degree weather. Man, it was cold, wasn't it?
it was a little nipply.
So, we'll show you some different things that are going on. Hopefully here, after we get down to our next stop, after we leave here, we're going to Branson for 3 days. There's a Best Buy down there, so we're hoping we're going to get some wires, and we're going to hook up a little control panel that I bought that we can run a couple different cameras showing you different things. So hopefully we can get that figured out. We might do a few test ones while we're down there to see if we can get this working like I want to where what we want to do is a couple things. One, we want to be able to show you our laptop to where we can show you, for those people that don't know how to get a YouTube, become a YouTube member, and how to work Patreon and all this stuff. We're going to go through all that very soon. Don't know when yet, but that's all going to happen real soon, and so we'll find out. I wish I'd had the wires, but we need a C wire that goes to an HDMI cable, if I said that right, and to go in. So hopefully we can get one from Best Buy. If I can't, I can look before we leave, and there should be a Amazon mailbox in Branson, you would think. Here, ain't crap coming in here.
It was nothing, no one.
Great internet though.
Yeah.
We're running like 15 up today. Great.
That's cool.
So us being in the red, we're kind of like on Mars right now. Everything's red.
You're not as red as me, but you probably got
I got the hat on. Got my Zero hat on.
Yep.
We actually had, which I feel very privileged. We actually got the owner that started Karaoke, which his son now runs, Zero, commented on our comment and gave me a bunch of information. And hopefully, he may even be on the night. Hopefully, he will set something up that we can meet him somewhere, and that would be great. You want to be on YouTube?
There you go.
YouTube.
Oh,
That was a quick
Bye.
thing. There
Okay.
you go. You're
Great.
famous on YouTube. So there's what's going on. You can kind of see the strip there once we turned it all on. So the bar we're in is called Roxy's.
I think it used to be called Snafu.
They serve food. I don't know what they serve here. But it's kind of a car. You know, they see the Corvette sign back there. I'm going to talk while the music's on. You got a pretty nice sized bar. It looks like a pretty new place, or they've completely remodeled it. So, pretty neat. Still got a lot of bikes coming down Main Street.
Oh, we got a few more coming. Ken Johnson says fatigue. Still damn hot. Las Vegas. Oh, I can only imagine.
How hot is it in Las Vegas?
Rock out with what? Rock out with. There's Low Desert Rider. Are you by us too? Somebody else was just on.
We do
here.
have tickets. If you are a subscriber, we have 10 tickets for Kid Rock tomorrow night.
Oh,
And
for Jackal tomorrow night.
sorry, what did I say, Kid Rock?
Yes.
Sorry. I
That's
like Kid Rock, but
Yeah.
it's Jackal.
It's Jackal tomorrow night.
So tomorrow night we have tickets
bought
for Jackal.
a table for 12 and
We have 10
subtract
seats.
two, so there's
So
10
a
left.
couple guys that were just here, they act like they wanted it, but I don't know where.
No.
Because as soon as I told him we were giving tickets away, he's like, "Okay, we'll sign up right now." And they showed her and didn't leave their information.
No, I don't. They went that way. They should. Or they switched down, or they must have walked off. Well,
I
they
don't
had beer. I don't know.
So I don't know. Maybe they'll come back. But we do have tickets. If you're watching our channel, all you gotta do is subscribe. Either contact us through one of these messages saying,
down
"Hey,
here 'cause it's
I'd like to go."
tomorrow
And if not, you can go on our Facebook pages. Both of them have a link there about the Jackal concert. And we have 10 free tickets. We actually bought a table for 12 people. We thought we'd have enough time. You watch our channel? We chase motorcycle rallies.
Really?
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep.
I watched a couple videos of Ozarks Bikefest on YouTube.
Yep.
All right.
So
we
check
got
us out.
stuff coming up.
I'll subscribe.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right, thanks. So George is on. George says, Tam, the sunset pictures of the lake you uploaded on Patreon were impressive. You guys are living the dream. Except for my kids. I don't get to see my kids or my grandson.
Well, they're all in sports anyway, and it's really hard to see them anyway. So we can kind of see them right before they go to bed or right before they get up. So I don't know. So we'll see how it is. Well, we're going to be back for Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that kind of junk. So we'll see how that all goes. But ends up being, if you got little kids, grandkids, or even if you got kids, you know, if they're little, take advantage of
Time with them
that.
now.
Because they grow up really fast, and then once they get into school and they start doing sports and all the different things, dance, all this stuff, they're gone. They're gone all the time. Next thing you know, they're moving out of your house and they're gone. Then you have grandkids, same thing. Once they're little, that's great. They want to dump them off on you and all that. But once they get to be, even before being teenagers, they start getting into all these sports, and all that stuff drags through the summer.
Earlier, like
So you don't have any
7 years
time
old.
to see them
Well,
during the
even
summer.
Our youngest one is 5 years old and he's in soccer, so I don't know. But Low Desert Rider, are you?
Are you here?
No. I want to know where you live at in Arizona, because I think you live in Arizona too. And did you go to Four Corners? He asked if we went.
Oh.
Because we heard some stuff about Four Corners. Let me
That's right.
see what he says. If you went,
We met
how did
somebody
you like it?
2 days ago, maybe yesterday, that went to Four Corners and told us all about it. They also,
Oh, Kenneth is in town.
what?
Kenneth is in town.
Oh,
Kenneth, do you like Jackal?
we've got free tickets for Jackal tomorrow night. So we got a table of 12. 2 of us are us. We're looking to give away 10 tickets for tomorrow night at Jackal, and it's going to be over at Shady Gators, which is the same as
Lazy Gator.
Lazy Gators. So it's a really neat place. We went over there today. A little bit of footage will be on there tomorrow afternoon's video.
And we showed, if you did the live earlier,
We were there.
oh yes, I love him. Okay, Kenneth, would you like a free ticket? Or I don't know, did anybody come with you? What
Oh,
kind of
just
camera
no.
do you shoot with Tim?
Well, we have a bunch of, right now we're using
Right
phones.
now, that's what
When
I
we
use.
do our live stream, we have Samsung S21 Plus.
I think they're asking the pictures I put on Patreon.
She's taken with the same photo with the camera, phones. So we take almost all of our pictures
Okay.
with this phone, with these 2 phones. Actually, we have 3 of these phones.
Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
you got the other one. You don't have, oh, here it is. So we have 3 of these guys because we have to have the internet. Everywhere we go, we have to have some kind of internet to give you guys content. So the one you're watching now is our great visible phone that we highly recommend, and give out our names. But you have to give our personal names. It's not under Bob and Tam's. But you can give Bob Hoffman or Tam, whatever. I think it's under my name. And we can get $25, and I think you get $25 off your first bill. It's only $40 a month for unlimited everything. This has been the best service I have ever had. It almost picks up
For the price, and it's unlimited
Yeah,
everything.
40
They don't
bucks.
throttle you down.
$40 a month. Yeah, no throttling
I
down.
was trying to tell a guy, I asked him, I was talking to him because he left his phone. And I was looking at it and I was thinking, should I pick that up and take it somewhere? And he came back, he's like, oh my gosh, I found my phone. Anyway, we were talking about his phone service and I said, he's got Verizon now and he pays $50 a month to get some military discount. And I was telling him about this Visible and he's like, oh yeah, I do the same thing, but you know, they throttle me down when it gets blah, blah, blah. And
I mean, just with our streaming, we have never been throttled down with this phone. Now, we've also got an AT&T hotspot. AT&T hotspot has done really good for us. It has helped us in a pinch, but this phone's done a really great job. I upload videos on it. What do they call that when they do that?
throttle you down?
No, when you switch it over and send information to the phone.
No referral?
No, you're lost for me.
I'm reading comments, so I
So
don't know
what we
you're
do is,
saying.
when I use this for my computer to upload, I can't use it just like that.
Hotspot.
Yes. So we make it a hotspot. I'm getting old and I'm losing my short-term memory.
I told him if I ever get Alzheimer's or dementia, he's going to be screwed.
We're just gonna, we'll just go to the nursing home
We'll
and
just be walking around aimlessly, and if you see us, give us a nickel, would you? I don't know. George.
so hotspot, it's never throttled me down with hotspotting. We upload all the videos. Now here's been great. I just uploaded a video probably in 10 or 15 minutes a day for about a 15 or 20 minute video coming out tomorrow. It's already up and going. If it's done, I'll put it up really quick for our Patreons. Our Patreons, if you join our Patreons for $9 or more, you get to see most of our videos pre-video. You get to see it a few hours before, but what if tonight you can see it before tomorrow? A lot of videos are.
And you don't have any commercials.
Well, I think I put commercials on them because I've now hit it to where it's all ready to go for me to reschedule it for the regular time. So that video's up to where you guys can watch. It's not up yet, but if I look at my phone and it's done, I can send it over to Patreon and they can see that. For $3, you only get to see Cam's pictures that she takes. And she pretty much puts something on during rallies. She's putting pictures up all the time.
I try to put pictures up every day.
Yep.
George says he's planning on switching to Visible next month. He's getting scared by Verizon over $220 a month. Is that for one phone, George? Holy cow.
Now what we did is we bought our own phones. So we own all of our phones. Now what you can do with Visible was, what's the company that finances them?
Affirm.
What is it? Affirm.
Affirm.
It's AFFIRM. They somehow I stumbled over them. I bought a bed cover for my bed for my pickup truck. And when I got ready to check out, they said, "Oh, would you like to go with this Affirm? You can have 1 year with no interest." And I'm like, "What the hell? 1 year?"
Sweden MC's in the house. Sweden.
So I went ahead and just paid cash for it after a couple weeks, months. I figured what the heck, it was only like $500 or $600 for the bed liner.
Yeah, there it says George said he has 2 phones. Oh,
and
now it came up.
But I mean, it could be, well, still, it's only going to be $80 for 2 phones.
Yeah.
So what you do is you give a referral for us. You use my name, Bob Hoffman, and that will get you get, I think we get either 20 or 25 bucks each off our bill for the first. I get it for now, and you get it right away. You get 25 bucks off. But what we did is we went through that Affirm, and I bought this phone. Now we use Samsung phones. This is a 21 Plus. Now we bought these off of. These are going through T-Mobile now, and we bought this through Amazon when they had the Black Friday, and I picked them up for
Amazon Prime Day.
Yeah, I bought them for about 800 bucks for the pair each, $800 each, and then maybe it was $699.
Yeah.
And then this phone I paid like 900 bucks for it. But I'm making easy payments, no interest. It's like 50 something bucks. And I'll probably in a few weeks.
I want to hear the Four Corner story now.
Oh. So these people, this is what they told us. I had a bunch of people tell me, you should go to Four Corners, you should go to Four Corners, you should go to Four Corners. Well, these people said it sucked. It was lousy, it was unorganized, there was nothing really going on other than sitting around in a couple bars. That was all there was to do. They even drove to a couple, what's that town? There's a town that starts with a D that's real close by. Yeah.
Durango.
And they said it sucked there. Those people were so confused they didn't even know what day it was. And so all these people told us all this great stuff. See, the problem with small rallies, it's like here. Last year they had 125,000 people here. You might say, hey, that's a pretty big rally. Well, it is. That's not a bad rally.
For a little place.
But we have no major vendors here. None. The biggest person we probably have here is LA Choppers has come down. They're doing handlebars.
Well, Indians down here.
Well, I mean, yes, corporate. We have demo rides for Harley, and you have demo rides for Indian. That's it. And everybody else here is just selling stuff. Now, Chubby Cups is here, and he's a great guy, but he's not a corporate guy. And some people say, well, I don't like corporate. Well, corporate, there's no Vance and Hines, there's no J&B Cycles, there's no Zero. Where are they all at? They're out at Ocean City. It started this week. A lot bigger rally, probably going to have 300,000 or 400,000 people at that rally. And they're coming here to spend money. Here, a little different. They're hoping it's going to get bigger. Actually, Shady Gator wants to talk to us about helping him get some vendors on his lot. But I said, you're going to have to move this rally because you're not going to get anybody that's going to give Ocean City out. So we'll see what happens. And you can't do anything here during the summer because this is a boating community. During Labor Day, they have the big boat shootout. They have these boats out here running 120 miles an hour on the boat, on the lake, and they've got it's packed full of boats. So in the summer here, they don't need any extra business. But here towards the end of the year, this is a big rally for them. They make a lot of money, a lot of these bars. It carries them over till next spring when the boat season starts up again. Now there's people still boating here because it's still in the 80s here.
Yeah.
And so all week long there's been boats out here on the water. It's not like where we are back in Lake Mead out in Vegas. There's only nobody in the water during the week. Here we've probably seen dozens of boats out here zipping around. A lot of pontoons. Some fishing boats, that's about it right now. I don't see any fast boats zipping around or anything. But let's give you, these people move, so let me flip the camera around. And
So Kenneth, we're going to meet at Shady Gators tomorrow. But email us, I put our email on there, and I'll give you our phone number, and we can either call or text, and we'll see where we can meet up and make sure we get you your tickets. The first concert starts at 7. It's
I don't know what it is.
a pre-band, whatever they call that. What do they call that before the first band? It's not a cover band, whatever. There's a band before Jackal. Jackal's supposed
Opening
to start
band.
tonight. Yeah, the opening band. So, but yeah. So Kenneth, call me
Is he
or
by
email
himself?
me. Yeah, he said he's by himself.
So you can email us. We'll get you the information about a ticket. So,
Mexi Philly said he's offended. He's a big vendor. Mexi Philly's here too.
So Mexi Philly, we may, if you want to, do you want to go see Jackal tomorrow night? We've got 10 tickets to sit down close at the concert.
Well, it's not a very big place, so we'll
Well,
be
no.
close. But it's cool.
Yeah. Well, we've
But
got
I
a
mean,
real
there's
good
people
tie
gonna
with
be
the owner
standing
now.
in front of us, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, still, you don't need. Hey, we get to sit down. It's not standing room only. We got a table for 12, and I don't know what kind of table it is, but we've got a really good connection now with the owner there, and so we got us 10 tickets that we're going to be giving away, and we're just looking for people that want to sign up and say, hey, I'll go. Concert starts at 7,
We got 95 people.
and goes till 11.
Oh,
There's-
Mexi Philly says he's in. You want you and your wife?
But she probably has to work the booth. Somebody's got to stay there and hold the fort down because they don't
Well,
close
you
at
probably-
7.
Oh, yeah.
I think
well,
that-
we can
I
come
think they got a
after.
ban. Are you guys still? How late is the dealership staying open at night?
Big
And-
Tony, I think, did he say 7?
I don't remember what he said.
I don't know.
I know we talked to the Indian dealer. He closes at 6, but I don't remember what they said. I think the dealership's open till 8.
So Sweden MC, we're in the state of Missouri. We're at Lake of the Ozarks. It's kind of in the middle of Missouri. It's a big lake. Used to be years ago a big party lake. There's still lots of boats that come out here.
But no
there's-
naked people out in the water no more like they used to be. Party
Anyway,
code.
well, anyway.
Been
so
there, done
it's
that, seen
called
that, been
Lake
there.
of the Ozarks Bikefest.
Yes.
And that's where we're at right now. And then after this, we're going to go to Arkansas to bike.
You know, that's not a
barbecue.
bad rally. If it ends up
8
being like,
o'clock they close.
well, they only have one vehicle. Well, they can come in after, I guess, but you just have to get the
Jackal
tickets
don't start
before.
till 9, and I'm sure he's not going to start right at 9.
Yeah. So it's up to you. We're going to go there early because they got the swimming pool. We're going to go swimming about 4 o'clock in the afternoon because they got the swim up bar, and it's free. You just got to bring a swimsuit. If you ain't got one, go down to Walmart and pick you up one. And there's already nobody in there today. It sits right out on the lake where it looks like you're in the water and you're actually out in the lake, but you're actually in the
Yes,
pool.
Neil, that's still our number, the 605 number that you have. That's, you can still text us at that.
Yeah.
So he gets sent at 8 o'clock, but he says he can leave early. Big Tony says, hi, Kenneth Olson, how do you like your new suspension so far? We've been
Can't talk.
riding with it quite a bit. Goodness.
Pretty good. Choking on my beer. Yeah.
Hey! Sorry. That's okay, here you go. You get a,
There you can see yourself on YouTube. We chase motorcycle rallies. We have 14 rallies we're doing this year. We're even going down to Mexico in November, going down to Rocky Point.
What?
We're going to Galveston. We're going to be in Galveston.
Okay.
We're going to
We'll
Galveston.
see you there.
It's in November.
Sweden MC says
Listen,
thanks for the
Texas, and she
answer.
has no idea where Galveston's at. She must not go to many rallies. That's her boyfriend probably bought her.
Kitten Comics says, ahoy mates and mermaids. Hi there, Kitten. Bob's going swimming, banana hammocks. Yes, we're probably gonna get there early and be in the pool.
Well, we figure it's going to get really crowded for Jackal. So we figure the owner's like, whatever you guys want. We're even going to do a live tomorrow night before and during intermission of Jackal. Good odds is, which we already know, Jesse, but we never really met all the band. We're probably going to get to meet the band. The owner there is just overwhelmed with us. He was so impressed with us, talking to us and stuff, and we're going to do some things for him to help him out. And
he wants to grow the rally too.
Yeah. So we're going to see if we can help him with our contacts of vendors to see what we can do for him to bring in some more vendors. He's got a lot of property there, and they don't really have any vendors there. But this guy that owns the bar knows nothing about motorcycles. He's totally lost. He knows about boats and the river and the ocean and all that kind of stuff, lake, but doesn't know nothing about bike rallies. So when we sat down and talked and told him about the different rallies, what's good, what's bad, he's like, man, I really like you guys. Can we work together and do something?
Oh, I
And
need
we're like,
to call that guy.
and we're like, sure, well, I might want to just call him after the rally. If he's got something to do with the rally, he's going to be way too busy. But I guess it's his promoter that helps book all of his events. I mean,
They've got two big parking lots, yeah, before you get to their thing, and they would like to fill both of them up with vendors. So
So tomorrow night we are not going to be at H Toad to do a live. We're going to be there on Saturday night. They think we're coming Friday, but we'll just tell them they must have misunderstood us.
No, I told her.
Oh,
I said we had a change of plans. We'll be here Saturday, not Friday. While you were in the bathroom.
because you were in the bathroom so long, I decided I might as well go back in there and go. So,
how's the security here?
We haven't had any trouble. Well, there's.
Well, I think that's
there was a shooting here,
around.
July 15th. A couple motorcycle clubs, motorcycle clubs had a shooting out here on bike night. Guy got shot, got killed. That's what it is. And things happen. You know, there's a lot of motorcycle clubs here. Now, we really haven't seen, I've seen some veterans patches. I haven't seen any Hells Angels, any Mongols, any, what's the other one? Mongols. Baragos.
Sons of Silence.
We haven't seen we haven't seen any of them here yet. Not saying they're not here, but we haven't seen any of them. Don't see any real problem going on with what's going on here. So, you know, everything seems pretty good. They do have a billboard flashing that says somebody's bike got stolen, but I don't know when it got stolen. Was that 2018?
2018 blue Harley Davidson.
Yeah,
when we were leaving, it was at one of those that flashed billboards that can change, electronic billboards, I guess. So I don't know if it just had happened.
Or if it's something that did happen and they're looking.
Or if it happened last week, last month, I don't know.
So I don't know. Nobody knows. Didn't
just
say.
says if you've seen this bike, it's been stolen, call the local police.
And so we had, the only problem I've had is we had some crazy bimbo broad today that we're going down this road and it's 45, which it is. You got to really watch your speed limit, especially in this area here. And if you go over to Camden
on the lake.
Yeah, you got to really watch that and make sure. Here, you got to stop.
Hey, if you run the bomb, you get a thing. So anyway,
we chase motorcycle rallies. We need to check out our YouTube channel.
So this lady gets right on his butt and he freaks out. So he's going the speed limit and she finally passes us. Well, then she takes off. Well, then, so you're on the wrong side. So then he floors it to catch up to her and I'm like, slow down. This is where the cops sit. So anyway.
We're doing like 80 miles an hour.
No, it was like 65. So anyway, he gets up. I was watching the speedometer. So he gets up, there's a cop where the cop sits and waits for people that are speeding to go by. So he pulls over and he says, hey, that lady's riding people's butts. As soon as she passed us, the car in front of us, she gets right on her bumper.
Yeah, so, this guy she could have probably touched him. So I slowed down. I don't know, I couldn't see inside if it was a guy or a dude or a woman. Well, it was when she passed us in the center lane. Because I got real slow and I'm like, get off her ass. And she just kept coming up closer and closer. So I sped up a little bit. She sped right up against us. So I locked it down at 45 and said, screw you. You just follow us. Then she gets in the center road, flies past us. Probably 20-year-old. She's probably late to go to the Gap to go work or something. But the cop ended up chasing her down. So hopefully she got a ticket. I said, we got it on video. I videotaped it because the cop told us before we got hit by a drunk that did a hit and run. And the police officer there told us that time that if we would have had a video camera proving that the guy was swerving and everything, because they ended up finally catching the guy, but he outran us for a long time. Well, we didn't gut up on him because in Arizona you can we didn't get shot. So I didn't have anything. So we were staying back far enough. But ended up that guy, the cop said, because he was swerving so much he was drunk. But by the time they got to his house to arrest him, they said we couldn't get him for DUI because we can't prove he didn't go home and drink a six-pack. So they said if I would have had the videotape of them swerving, they would have gave him a DUI ticket. So that's something to think about if you've got a camera on your bike, which we do now. I keep the front camera on all the time. Oh, I have it there. I always push it on. Anytime I get on the bike now, because it's like in this case, I hit it and I told that cop. I got video of her. I didn't have her when she was tailgating us. We didn't have the rear camera on. But I got up real close to her and I kind of slid over to the center. They had a turn lane in the center. And was able to get a shot of her, how close. She was probably less than a foot away from the car in front of her. Some old person was driving that car.
So tonight we're at Roxy's at the Strip on the Bagnell Dam in Lake Ozarks. So this is kind of where all the main stuff is. A lot of the bars are down here, different things like that. Oops, boy, that's really touchy. So J-Man says, ching. Mexi Philly says, I'll see you in Galveston. Oh, he's talking to Robert. Robert, are you going to go to Stubborn America? Screw Security's not too bad, so we
The
already
cops are up
entered
here. We came in. There's an empty parking lot up here right when you come in, and there's about 8 or 10 SUVs sitting in the parking lot. But I mean, I haven't seen a cop walk by since we've been sitting here.
Randy Lucas says he's back in Arizona for a few days. How close are you to the Laughlin area? When we get home, probably in December, we'll have a meet and greet in Laughlin or Bullhead or somewhere like that.
Oh, that's Mike.
No, this is Randy Lucas.
That was Mike.
Mohawk Mike. He lives in Golden Valley, I
You
think.
may not want anybody to know where he lives.
Oh, well.
Giving out people's information.
Well, yeah, I guess
So-
Golden Valley's not that big.
No.
He's going to Stubborn America in Galveston. Okay, so we'll be in Galveston. We won't be at. Here you go. We're not. We won't be at Stubborn America.
No, we're not going to Stubborn America this year. It didn't seem like Adam advertised it as much as he normally does, which is kind of weird. I don't watch all of his videos, but I'm on his Instagram. And seems like he spent a lot of time these last few weeks trying to find all these great rides around Arkansas during Fayetteville or during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. So it was kind of, which I'd seen somebody say, hey, are you still having something at your place? And he said, oh yeah, I am. So it just, I don't know if Scooter died or not. Anybody here if Scooter died? He's doing pretty bad. And but I haven't seen. I was on Instagram. He posted something. Whoa!
That was me. Sorry.
She's drunk getting the table going. She's only had a half a beer and she's flipping the table over.
A little more than half.
I've done drank my whole beer. I'm ready to go back and give me another brewski. And people say I don't drink.
Well,
We drank actually more this week. We had. If you come on Saturday morning, it's like a frozen daiquiri bar. They got beer and mixed drinks too. But I prefer having like a beer. I normally don't like to drink a beer because by the time I get about halfway down, it's already warm. I like ice cold beer. And out here when you got this humidity and stuff, things aren't. But at least if you drink, like here, they give you at that bar that we're going to, the ice hole, they give you the styrofoam cups and put the icy in there. And they were really good. The one that's over here, we ate at the one next door, had drinks at the Brick House, and their drinks aren't very good, the frozen.
He said, Robert said, Scooter's still good, and Adam just posted something this morning about the Stubborn America.
Yeah, but I mean, he's running out of time. It's already, it's less than a month away now.
I know.
It's actually next week. Is it next week? No, the week after.
2 weeks, yeah.
So it's the week when we had this.
Yeah, because we're going to go to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, and then we're going to go to Vegas, but it got canceled, so now we're going to Myrtle Beach.
So I don't know.
That's why we were going to go to.
No, it's a great event. I like
Ireland.
I like his campground. Adam's a decent guy. I like Adam, and we're probably going to see him next Friday night, not tomorrow, but a week. He'll be at the Cat House, so we're probably going to see him there. He always does his big debut there at the Cat House. What's that guy's name? Is he on tonight? What's that guy's name from the Cat House?
Oh, Jeff. No, I haven't.
Jeff.
Oh, he's usually on Facebook, I think.
Oh yeah, he's a Facebook guy.
Maybe. I don't know.
He probably missed out tonight. I don't think he subscribes. But he's trying to get Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. It is not canceled. Don't let people tell you that. And that's just how screwed up things are. And they blamed it on the hospital, but it's the college, the university there. They all decided they didn't want anything to do with the rally because of the COVID virus. But yet on September 11th, they had their first opening day for football. And of course, we heard they had major attendance there. But I guess there's no virus, but only us bikers bring it, I guess. So, that's the talk now. Screw Fayetteville. Don't spend no money in Fayetteville if you're down there. We moved our reservation. We're over in Eureka Springs. We're staying there. Then we're going to drive over to Rogers. There's the Indian dealer there, too. We just found out. There's the Indian dealer there, and they're going to have their Indian truck there. So there are going to be demo rides there. And also at the Harley dealer, there'll be demo rides there. And most of the vendors will be there. I guess there's a few vendors in around the Cat House and things like that. I don't know how many. We'll all find out what kind of rally it is.
He said he's going to raffle off, Adam's going to raffle off Dale's trike. But before you do that, Jamin, we are not in Maryland. We're in Missouri. M-O, not M-D. We're like at the Ozarks.
So we're not at Ocean City. That's the big rally that's going on, which we're going to next year. But I mean, this is a smaller rally, but this ain't bad. If they end up, last year they had 125,000 bikes here, and they're already telling us that there's already record-breaking crowds here this year.
And it says 76,000 people showed up for that game.
I heard that too. But I mean, I heard that from another YouTuber, and I think that's their massive most attendance. So I don't know. I kind of went on the newscast and seeing if they said anything, and they didn't. So I don't know. I think that's the maximum their stadium will hold.
We're sitting under red lights. No, we were out in the sun all day today. So that
I burned.
No, we're at a place called Roxy's Bar. Whoops, there goes the camera again, the table. So we're at a place called Roxy's Bar, and I guess for Roxanne, the song Roxanne, turn on the red light.
Yeah, she's assuming that's
No,
what
that's
it is.
what I get. It's not you. Yeah, no, it's not. We're really peaked because we're sitting under red lights. So Jeff Williams says, are you all coming to Myrtle Beach for the fall rally? Yes, we are.
Yes.
So we'll be at Myrtle Beach, then we're going to go to Port Charlotte to visit some friends, and we're going to go to Daytona, and then we're going to go to Panama City, then Galveston, then Rocky Point in Mexico. So Dimon says it's not you. Nope, it's not us. So the Fayetteville canceled and not doing it at Pigtail. Pigtail is having something. Eureka Springs is having something. It's Fayetteville in the college area. They're not.
Well, Fayetteville is still issuing permits. We talked to Amsoil Adam, and he called the city of Fayetteville, and they said, yes, we are issuing permits. If where you rent at, your lot, they give you permission to have vendors there. So he ended up talking to, it was the bookstore. He ended up talking to the lady that owns that, and they agreed not to go ahead this year and to have a rally. And we've heard other issues in Fayetteville, that they've had issues with people painting swastikas on some of the vendors' tents and stuff like that happened last year. And it may be that's what's happening is the college is afraid that they're going to get bad exposure. We also hear Fayetteville's a lot like Myrtle Beach that doesn't like motorcycles. So don't really know what the issue is. We'll probably find out a little bit more once we get down there. It seems to be people like to talk to us and tell us things about their town. And so just like here, we know a lot of dirt already on this area here. And we don't discuss that on our channel because we look at like a motorcycle rally like this. You come to a rally, you're here for 4 or 5 days, and then you're gone. You never come back till next year. So you don't need to really know what's going on in this little town the rest of the year because who cares? You're only interested in the rally, and that's why we only talk about what's going on now. And all the towns have dirt. Sturgis, Daytona, Myrtle Beach, Nashville, all of them have
Please don't
dirt.
talk about it.
There's no
So,
use.
Randy, do you know Marie? I think you said you live in Bullhead City. I don't know if you're the same Randy I'm thinking of, but do you know Marie? And it says, where is Bikefest? Well, what's
This Bikefest. Now, what happens is I don't know why some places call rallies and some people call Bikefest. I don't know. They're both the same. It's a motorcycle event. But we are in Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. So you can Google that. It's one of the largest lakes around. I don't know if it's got to be bigger than Table Rock because they said this is the largest lake in Missouri.
It's the largest coastal lake in the United States.
Well, they have more. What they do is have more coastline. They actually said they have more coastline than California has. So
because there's so many little coves, and it's a big, long lake. If you look it up on the map, it looks like a big giant S or kind of like a dragon, but it looks like a centipede because there's so many little coves.
So,
hundreds and
my
hundreds
question
of
is,
coves.
did you hear that guy that drove by on the motorcycle with the stereo so loud? He's about 50 years old, weighs about 500 pounds, and thinks he's cool. I just like to bring that to your
He
attention.
thinks he's cool. Let him think he's cool.
But we don't care.
So, Mike, 43, breakfast at the Harley dealer here in Lake of the Ozarks. Well, Osage Beach actually, at Lake of the Ozarks Harley Davidson dealership. It's from 7 to 9. I don't think it's very long. Loud pipes, little, whatever. So, it's 7 to 9 at the Lake of the Ozarks. And
So it'll be Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday morning. That's
so,
it.
Mike, are you down here at Lake of the Ozarks? And would you like to go see Jackal with us?
We got tickets to see Jackal tomorrow night. Sit-down seats. So if you're interested, we got 10 seats. Well, actually, we got a little less than that now because Mixie Phil said he wants to go. So we got at
Dave
least 9.
Duncan, the Bike Fest we're at right now is in Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri, and it goes from yesterday through Sunday. If that's the Bike Fest, because he says where? City and state, Missouri. Yeah,
So
Missouri.
there's actually a town called Lake of the Ozarks. So there's that. We're actually staying in Osage Beach. So there's a lot of. This is probably if you want to come down during the summer and do partying on the lake, this is it. They have probably 100 bars on the water, and they're big bars. They're not like stuff that we have over in Arizona on the Parker, down by Parker and stuff. They're little bitty bars. It's like about the size of this.
Don't forgive us to give us a thumbs up if you're on.
Yep.
We have 131 on and only 58 thumbs up.
Pretty good.
We're too funny. Wait till you go out with us tomorrow night, Kenneth. Mike says, cool. Wife has one day off Friday. Laugh out loud. You guys have a great spot. Nice scenery. Thumbs up for you all. Thank you. Don't forget to give us thumbs up. So, is anybody else down here? I asked Mike if he was down here. Email us, Mike. Mike 4843. If you're down here and you want to go see Jackal tomorrow night, with us. We have 10 extra tickets. Well, now I guess we've got
9.
No, 8. If Mexican Billy goes. So 8. Thank you, Robert, for giving us a thumbs up. Harley Girl's on. See you in the morning, Roger Peterson. Oh, say you're going to come to the ice bar? All right, so are you down
Saturday.
here?
So if you're down here, we have tickets for Jackal if you'd like to
go
come tomorrow night. We're not going anywhere in the morning.
I don't know. This guy says see you in the morning. Roger.
Maybe he's getting here in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to come and see the Jackal concert on Friday night, we have tickets. It's over here at Lazy Gator.
Yeah.
And it's not too far away. Actually, from here, it's about 6 miles. And from where we're staying in Osage Beach, about 12 miles. But on the highway, it's not bad. And but yeah, it's a pretty nice venue. They got a swim-up bar. They got all kinds of. Tell them about their pizza.
Oh, the pizza. I think it's got Asiago cheese on it. That was so good.
We had that today.
So our Sweden MC guy says he's got to go to sleep. Friday's the last day of work for him. Thanks, Sweden MC. We'll see you later on the next time.
So glad that we get some of our foreigners on here because we don't always get to see. What?
Mike says his wife works Saturday too. He was hoping maybe he'd get here earlier Friday. His wife had to work Friday. I don't know how far away they live. So I guess he's not going to be able to go. You guys know a place to camp? Camp here in Lake of the Ozarks?
Yeah, the state park has room. So you can stay at the state park. If you're military, I think it's like $27, and then probably 30 something if you're not. But the state park, somebody we talked to this morning said the state park does have room available still.
And we met 3 guys this morning that were leaving tomorrow morning. So if you're coming down, they'll have those 3 spots at least. Miller, Missouri. I don't know where that is. 125 miles away.
That's not far.
But if his wife's got to work, he's got to work Friday and Saturday.
Oh, got a super chat.
Thank you. Randy Lucas. So Randy's the one we met in Sturgis that bought that 6 acres out there. We saw him at the courthouse when we were buying our license plate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he's the one that lives in Bullhead City too.
Oh, okay.
So it's
That's
not
right.
the Randy I was
That's
thinking
right. I remember now.
Yep.
He's a snowbird.
Down by Mount Vernon, Missouri? I know Mount Vernon, Illinois. I didn't know there was a Mount Vernon, Missouri.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be in Branson next week. Sunday we show up in Branson for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, head down. About Wednesday, about noon, we'll be leaving Branson.
Going to Eureka Springs.
Going to Eureka Springs. Can't check in there till after 2. Going to be at the KOA. There goes police. The police has got a side-by-side and a police car just drove by. First one I've seen, no lights on, just doing normal
Escorting
speed.
them out.
Well, no, they're all together.
Oh, are they? I don't know.
Yeah.
Between Springfield and Joplin. Okay. Well, maybe we can meet up when we go to Branson. Because we're going to go to...
Pro Bass. We're going to go down to Pro Bass on Sunday. Stop down there at Pro Bass and do some filming down there show people the original Pro Bass. Where George Bush Sr. used to go and fly in just to buy his fishing tackle.
Oh, that Mike 4843 said he stayed at the KOA in Eureka Springs 2 years ago. So was it a nice one? It looks like it's pretty nice. That's why they had the big pool and all that stuff?
I think so.
I know.
But it wasn't bad. We got our discount for KOA. It's like $45 for water and electric, no sewer. But we figure that they got showers and everything's open. They said their pool's open and everything else. So we figured we'll be all right for those few days.
Okay, thanks. Now, we were going to stay at the Elks down in Fayetteville, and they got a pool and everything, but we were going to pay $25 a night there, but we were going to stay 6 nights. Now we're going to stay 4 nights at the KOA and 3 nights in Branson, and Branson's going to be free, $20 more. It'll all probably work out to be the same amount of money. So, anyway, that's where we're at. 122 people and 80 thumbs up.
There you go. Appreciate all of you.
Yep.
So what are we talking about tonight? We're down here on the strip at the Bagnall Dam. It says Bagnall Dam. And this is the area that they close off. It's kind of like, if you've ever been to Daytona, where they close Main Street down, don't allow cars to drive down.
Only bikes.
Yep. So from 11 till 2 a.m., no cars can come down here. And you'd be surprised how many of them come down. We've seen one that they get a ticket for coming down. Can't read a freaking sign. It's the size of a billboard. It says no cars allowed. And I don't know what they're doing. The road's blocked off because the dam is closed. It's closed for like a year.
I have to say hi to Buck. Buck said, rocking the free world. That was earlier. Sorry, Buck. I forgot that. I hope you're still on. Dave Warner says, Pating. Buck Camp says, hi, everybody. Say Ricky KOA, go left by the dam and Gateway Arts. Make a right to the Rogers. Yeah, we heard that's not too far away from Rogers. I think it's 20 miles.
Yeah, 22 miles or something from...
Dangle.
Which is not a big deal. We're going to go to Rogers. We'll probably go a couple times. We're probably going to do kind of the same thing we're doing here. That probably Friday and Saturday night, we're just going to hang around, maybe at the Cat House or one of the bars and stuff down there. We're just trying to do the rallies a little different. Tomorrow's video is the last video of vendors. We're showing you where the Indian dealer's at and showing you the other vendors that are down by H-Toad and down by Shady. It's that guy's bike either ran out of gas or they're trying to start it. The guy was pushing it down the road.
So 9mm James, what time will you be here tomorrow and do you like tackle? We've got some tickets to give away. And I don't know who Paula's mother MNY on Facebook. I don't know what that means.
But we're not on Facebook tonight.
I know. Paula's mother. So I don't know, is that Paula Peterson? Is that you? I don't know. But they said something up here earlier.
So is the music so loud? Can you guys hear the music and tell what song it is yet?
So I guess not.
If it does, we may have to move out of the street.
Is there Laughlin next year?
No. What they've done is Laughlin, Nevada is dead. It's over. Never going to happen ever again. What's happened is there's a guy named Larry that he actually owns the tattoo shop in town. For the last 10 or 12 years, during the rally, they used to have a tattoo convention up in the Colorado Belle. So this last year, he went out across to the other side of the river to Bullhead City, and he had a tattoo convention over there. And pretty successful. I think he had about 10,000 people show up. Which Laughlin sucked for the last few years. That's probably about lucky if there was that many last 2 years ago when they had it, 3 years ago. So he's trying to get something up and going. He's working with the city of Bullhead. But see, it's never going to be the same as the casinos because there really isn't a place. Well, Laughlin's just died. Over the last 15, 20 years, they had a shooting there years ago, and ever since then, it's gone downhill. And we've gone to it all those years. And every year it got worse and worse and worse. Less bikes coming, less vendors coming, more police, more people getting pulled over, more tickets being written, and it just got to be where it's not a lot of fun. And so Larry's going to try to do something again. He's actually got the same dates. It's called Mayhem.
Event? Mayhem Main Event?
Mayhem Main Event. You can Google that, and it should come up with his Facebook page. He's posting stuff on there, what he's got going on. He's still talking to the cities. He's already got a permission to go ahead and go forward with it, but I just not sure. I think he's got the city park there all set, so he can put vendors in there. And he's trying to get a few other locations set up too. So I think he's still working on that. But what you can't tell is he was in an abandoned store last year, or this year. And it could be full next year. There could be something in there, and he may not get in there. So I don't know what. We haven't talked to him.
They said they can hear music, but they can't tell what song it is.
All right, well, that's
good.
good.
They can hear kind of a muffled sound in the background.
There's other stuff going on. Across the street, they got like disco going on. This is rock and roll playing here. I don't know if the DJ guy back there carried a mixer board in a while ago.
Okay, Paul.
So I don't know if he's going to play tonight.
We're in Santan, Arizona. Is that near Bullhead?
Santan?
Santan,
Never heard of it.
Because the other guy that lives in Arizona, he lives down in Tucson. I can't remember.
You know where
what
that's
it's
at?
Yeah, that's kind of far to do a meet and greet with you.
Well, it just depends. We might be able to do something. I don't know when we come back from Mexico. We're actually going to be in Phoenix. We have one of our one of our subscribers is going to store our trailer and motorcycle while we go to Mexico. And so we'll find out there. We'll have to look at the time schedule because we have to get back over to California to visit the kids for Thanksgiving. I don't know if there's any time there to meet somebody in between that or not. If not, we'll be back home December, and we'll also be home in January, back in Arizona. That's about it. And then, we can meet do a meet and greet, but it just depends on where you want to meet at. I don't want to drive all the way to Phoenix just to meet one guy. Not saying you're not important, but I mean, that's a lot of gas, a lot of time.
You are important to us.
And, you never know, might have something going on over there that makes it justified for us to go over there, maybe shoot some video. And
be careful going to Mexico. We're going to be staying at my cousin's house, and she said it's
so it's only like 66 miles across the border from Arizona to where the rally's actually at.
She has a house down there. She goes down there by herself all the time.
But we have a lot of friends, actually a lot of YouTube friends, that are in Mexico all the time and never have any trouble. And it's kind of like the same friend of ours married a girl that was a Mexican, and now she's American. She passed her test and all that. She became a citizen. And so her family's from Mexico City. So 2 years ago, he went down there to visit her family and meet them. So when she was sitting there next to her brother, it's like in his 20s, he says, "How do you guys live in America?" And he's like, "Why? What are you talking about?" He says, "You're all carrying guns and everybody's shooting each other." And he's like, "Where do you see that?" And he says, "On TV. It shows all these cities, everybody getting shot." And he's like, that's the same thing with Mexico. There's certain areas you want to stay away from. It's just like where you live. You probably have a bad neighborhood it's not safe to go through, maybe at night or walk down the street. Well, it's kind of like that in certain parts of Mexico. So,
and that's what we hear about, and that's what they hear about.
So
we
it's
both
like that. We're not going to go through, downtown St. Louis while we're here at 2 o'clock in the morning, take a stroll down Main Street, down Broadway.
So Buck Champ says Switchback Bar is the place to be. Is that here in like the Ozarks, or what city is that in? Buck Champ. Switchback Bar. I don't know. Maybe it's in Fayetteville. Sounds like might be back down there by the Pig Trail.
Bar.
I don't know. Mainstream media. Yeah, they taint a lot of stuff.
Talking to?
We're talking
the YouTube Nation. We got about 150 people on.
I don't have my bifocals, honey. I can't read that.
Well, you can go home and look at it. It's Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventure. We chase motorcycle rallies.
Oh, I love motorcycle rallies.
There you go. You see all kinds of stuff.
Events.
There you go.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Jen. Have fun, folks. They're awesome.
Thanks.
You can.
You can subscribe. Yeah, what?
So, I'm not quite sure what you were saying, but
I don't know. She was like,
it's fairly friendly. Wants to hook up with her later.
oh, now she's telling everybody, oh, over there they got a YouTube channel.
Yep.
We meet on
and I got it on. It's like that. It's not obvious.
Oh, you can't see it here. That's what the back of his shirt says. So they come up, so they got to know we're doing something.
So they just want to know who you're talking to. Oh, you're talking to your family? Yeah, we're talking to 115 of our buddies, friends and family.
Our Patine family.
That's right.
Our Patine Nation.
There you go. You got her saying it now, see?
Thanks for the
growing on her.
endorsement. Hi, Dave.
Where was the bar at?
Switchback Bar. He hasn't answered yet.
No, what did I tell you? I just said it.
Oh, Switchback Bar in Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
There you go. He didn't have to answer it.
All right. Well, now he knows.
I figured
Hello,
that's probably
welcome to
where
the
it's
lake. Liz, do you live out here?
But
She says, welcome to the lake. I thought maybe she lived out here.
maybe she does. Maybe she
you
does.
like Jackal?
Maybe she don't. We're trying to pawn Jackal tickets off. But what we do is we don't want to spend all this money. We ended up not getting free tickets there. I should have, after I ended up talking to this guy, we probably could have got free tickets. Could have saved a lot of money. But we thought, we wanted to do this before, and we've talked about it a couple times on lives, that we were going to try to get a table and then give a chance for you guys to check it out and come out and spend some time with us. And now here we are at the last minute, less than 24 hours to get people to fill up the table. And
So Liz, are you working tomorrow night, and do you like Jackal, and would you like to go see Jackal with us?
we have seats, not
At
standing up.
Shady Gators.
Yep.
Yeah, we bought
7
a
o'clock.
table. It comes with 12 seats.
So if not, I'm going to end up calling a
Hey,
bunch of YouTube people that are other YouTubers, and we're going to have a YouTube video probably coming out of there. And because I know some of them that are coming, and we're meeting a lot of them on Saturday. Some of them are going to be at our meet and greet, which actually wasn't our meet and greet, it was theirs first. And then when they invited us to come, we thought, if we're going to be there from 11 to 1, we'll go ahead and announce it out. I don't know who's going to show up. Maybe nobody.
Oh,
Maybe a bunch of you.
She said she was there at Wicked Willie's at the same time the night we were doing our live there. So were you our waitress? I don't know. Maybe. So Bruce Nelson is from Minnesota, MN. Yeah, MI is Michigan. What's Maine? MA? I don't know. All these abbreviations. I know
They
MO
changed
is
some of them.
Missouri. So yeah, I think MN is Minnesota. I'm hoping.
She don't know.
No.
Google it.
Liz says, we're Wicklow at Central. Okay. Paula's mother in New York, Fredericks, K-Kid, big baseball fan, gotta go, watch the D-backs, lose again. All right. We'll see you, Paula Mothers. I don't know. The rest of her stuff. Bruce Nelson says, laugh out loud. Oh. They don't have any frozen drinks here, huh?
No.
Because the beer is kind of nappy.
Yeah, we might walk someplace else.
I'm not a big beer person to start with. Once upon a time, it didn't matter what it was.
Just drink like a fish. I like DJ's starting up.
Oh,
Maybe we'll
yeah.
take a little stroll and we'll see what.
So we'll walk down the street and see what we can find.
So we're gonna take you down, let you guys see what's going on. Camera's probably gonna get a little bouncy here. What? No, it's too hard to do that. I can't use the microphone. So we're leaving here since they're doing some whopping. He's getting down into it here. Go down the street, not up the street. Down the street.
Wow, look at all the bikes.
That's why I said. That's why I wanted to go down the street. So here we go. We're going to take a walk down the strip here. So hopefully our signal won't get bad. If we get a little shaky, let us know if it starts.
The 4K looks great.
Yeah, because this is 4K shooting from this side.
My wife just emailed me. Can you email back the details?
So there's bikes
9mm.
all the way down. So yeah, and this is Thursday night. Wait till Friday and Saturday night here. It's going to be chaos. Look, the bikes are double parked. So it shows you some of the bars and stuff here. Pretty much that's all that's down here along this strip is just bars and restaurants. So we'll walk down. Getting pretty crowded. There's a red, white, and blue bike. Patriotic. Good crowds. Bars are all full. Pretty much most of these, I don't know, we don't see any bands yet. Most of them will have bands coming through here starting probably tomorrow night. I thought some of them were going to come tonight, but I don't see any of them playing yet. So what we're looking at is this is Bikefest in Lake of the Ozarks. That sounds like a band in there. Maybe not. Guess it's not. Thought it sounded like it. So a lot of people know this bar. This one's called Blondie's. And it's kind of popular. There's some howling guys. Lots of friendly people at bike rallies. So there's where we just came from. So this is Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri, Bikefest. Last year they had about 125,000 bikes showed up. They're already saying that they've got a better crowd this year already than what they had last year. So this could be a rally that could be reckoned on. The riding's not too bad here. We went on our ride Wednesday. Wednesday went on a ride, about 100 miles. There were some windy roads. There's a highway Y we were on. It was pretty windy. But you do get on some of the highways to get back. You got to get on the 54 and the 5, and they're not very challenging. Pretty much just highway riding. So you don't really have, it's not like going to Sturgis where you can get on those back roads back there, and once you're on it, you can pretty much stay on a back road almost all the way. You can still kind of see a little bit. It's getting dark towards the end of the street. There's a taco place down there at the end. There's another bar there. You can see the wood in front. We're not going to go way down there. It gets kind of dark. I want you to be able to see what's still going on. There's looking back up the street. A lot of bikes. Here, hold that a minute. I want to put it on my arm. I don't have to hold it. Switching moving cameras around here. Hold that down. Hold this. Adjusting cameras. You got a close-up of your eyes.
Oh, well, I thought it was focused on you.
She didn't know she was doing that. Shouldn't have said nothing to her.
No.
Get back for breaking my windshield. If you haven't seen that video, watch that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
I will never.
Well, it's up to 2,300.
that.
Actually, that's our best video right now. This last 2 weeks has been that video. So, hey, go back and check it out. It's a short video. It's about 5 minutes long. Shows you what happened to my motorcycle. We have a couple other videos that just came up. We have day 1 of the rally. That came up yesterday. That tells you, came up this morning, this afternoon. And it tells you a little bit about what's going on here. Tells you about what day 1 is. Shows you the Harley dealer, the vendors that they have down there. They actually opened up on Wednesday. Everything else here really started Thursday. But being we're kind of like in a work, most people here in Missouri work. Not saying you don't work where you're from, but they didn't do a lot of, here's the popo. So they're talking to a guy, but he's a guy, he looks like a guy that probably wouldn't have gotten in trouble. They're in golf shorts.
No, there's no rain in the forecast.
Yeah, right now there's no rain down here. Right now the long forecast is possibly Sunday. There could be something. But I mean, we had rain Tuesday night, and they were predicting rain for Wednesday. Wednesday was beautiful. We got up, sun was up, not a spot inside. So,
Bucket says she's at the ice hole up the road.
Yep, ice hole is up the road, yes. We'll walk down there to that and show you where it's at for anybody that's going to be around. I don't know if there's anybody even here we know.
I don't know.
So I don't know how many of you will come around for the meet and greet on Saturday.
Nova Scotia, Canada.
Here we go.
Very cool.
So it's still pretty warm tonight. It's probably about 79, 80 degrees. Humidity's a little high. If you want to look up Lake of the Ozarks, you can get our weather and see what's going on.
So Mike, 48, 43 says he'll catch us soon, maybe at the pigtail. So I guess he's going down to the spring. We'll see you there, Mike.
Yep, so we'll see a lot of you in Fayetteville. But Fayetteville, we're not getting there until Wednesday of next week.
So how do you like your new windshield? Buck Champ wants to know.
So far, so good. We're going to actually get a hold of Clockworks. Get a hold of Clockworks and find out if... I want to talk to them a little bit about it before I tell you a whole lot more about it. Because what I'd really like to do is get you guys a discount if you want to buy one. So we haven't decided who I'm going to go with. It may be JMP Cycles. But hey, if I'm going to go out here and I'm going to tell you good or bad about it, well, I'm going to tell you bad, you're not going to buy it. But it's probably going to be, I'm probably going to give you a pretty good response on it. But hey, if I can save you another 10% or 15% off of it, that's the way to do it. What?
Can they see the moon?
Can you see the moon? Yeah, barely. It's tough with the glare off of that headlight. It looks like the moon there, but it's actually up there. There's a girl on a bike.
There's where we were at, Roxy's.
Yeah, so there's Roxy's. That's where we were at earlier, where we done 99% of our live. A lot of trikes.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Are you down here for the weekend?
Yes, I usually watch in the morning when I'm getting ready for work.
We you got anything going on tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm off all week.
We've got
Want to go to Jackal tomorrow?
we got tickets for Jackal.
We're going on the boat. Yeah, we're rolling on the boat there.
What time is that over?
No, wait, no, we're going Saturday night.
Okay, this is Friday night. It's Jackal at 7.
Yeah, let's get
Here, give him our phone number. No, give him our phone number.
Yeah, there's four of them.
So there's another bar. It's called Marty Birdies. Marty Birdies. You got a DJ in there. You got a lot of fancy dancing lights going on over there. But mostly it's motorcycles. We got some trikes out here. We've seen a couple Can-Ams, like 4. So actually this is what you would really consider probably a motorcycle rally. And not saying anything wrong with Can-Ams or Spiders or anything else you might ride. But we've seen a lot of bikes. We've seen a guy bike today getting a new stereo system on a Yamaha. There's a Honda trike. Lots of Harleys. A lot of Indians we've seen since we've been here. Haven't really spent a lot of time looking really at the bikes. We try to get out and get all the vendors done so you guys can see that, and then we can kind of just sit back and show you some of the excitement that's going on down here. I mean, it goes all the way up as the bikes, all the way to the end. Oh, there goes one of the Vanderhalls. So there's 5 that we've seen that really aren't motorcycles. Comes the trike. A lot of trikes. Goes a regular motorcycle. Pretty exciting. So there's where we were earlier, Roxy's. Welcome bikers. Comes a whole bunch of bikes. Doing some whapping. Girl rider. I mean, there's a lot of places here to ride. The Harley dealers actually got about, they have 6 maps out of different places to ride.
Yes, about 6 maps, I think.
Places that they...
I put them on Facebook.
Yeah. So if you're out here and you're looking for a ride, if they don't have any more maps down there...
George said he bought a clock.
Bought a what?
A clock windshield.
Already?
Today? All right.
We were trying to wait for you guys to get a discount on it.
Oh, in Sturgis. Here, I bought it in Sturgis.
Okay. Well, you might have already got a discount then. So we want to try to get you guys some discounts on some of the things that we recommend.
Upholstery folks here?
No.
Everybody hit the like button.
Yeah. We may be, when I find out, maybe tomorrow, we may have some prototypes of the pating patches. So we'll know a little bit more tomorrow night.
Oh, we might find some cups. Would you guys be interested in cups? They're like, the most expensive one is like $35.
It's like a Yeti cup.
Yeah.
And you might have seen them before. They look like, they got like decals they put on them. And she was thinking about getting some made up by this lady. I mean, they run about, what, $22.50 or something?
No, the big ones are $35, like the 32-ounce ones. But they're really cool.
So I don't know.
Did you put her on the video for tomorrow?
No.
Oh, well, you should have.
I don't think, did she actually talk?
She didn't talk, but I took a picture of her thing. You usually don't do people like that, so that's why I didn't get her to talk. David Eastwood on. You're going to get a surprise in the mail.
Hopefully. We mailed it out here in a mailbox that was in the middle of nowhere. So hopefully they pick up the mail.
Well, I got your address, got the envelopes, got them signed up, didn't have any stamps. Took forever to find stamps. Finally found stamps. Then we couldn't find a post office. They don't have post boxes on the corners like they used to. Am I telling my age now? Tiger Ward said, everybody hit the thumb button. David Eastwood said, looks like fun. Wish I could go to the Jackal show. He's heading back up to Sturgis for the weekend now. All right. Is there something going on? Mike 4843 said he did hit the like button. Carly Frank says, you guys look like you're having fun. Wish I was down south. Pating. There's another pating for you.
Go.
Joseph Ryan says, hammer down from Grain.
So what'd you think about that lady that just walked by?
Grain Valley,
Walking this
Missouri,
way.
east of Kansas City. Finishing.
Look at the tire on that bike.
At noon tomorrow. Hope to run into you all tomorrow or Saturday.
So what's going on? Where are we at?
Sorry.
We're at Lake of the Ozarks Bikefest. This is Thursday night where people are just starting to arrive. The big crowd comes in on Friday.
Are you gonna go up to the ice hole bar?
Yeah.
So he watches us. The guy in the orange shirt.
Oh.
He's a subscriber.
Is he going to the concert?
He said he would text me in the morning. They got 4 people,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I got to see how many tickets I got left. I don't want to promise too many, and then I don't have enough left. Robert
Yeah, get closer.
Aguilera says he wants a T-shirt.
T-shirt from where? Here?
For I think the Bating Nation.
Oh.
The Bruce Miller says sorry, he's eating in front of y'all. Nice, smells like pork steaks.
I said this bar doesn't have any entertainment here. So we were thinking about trying to get here, but by the time we got here, by the time we got here, it was already kind of full up in front. You can sit on the curb like these guys, I guess. I took a picture of that bike earlier. Pretty snazzy trike, kind of like a Boss Hoss setup. Don't know if it is or not, but this bike's got eyes on it, but you can't see it because of the glare. So you got a nice sidewalk here you can walk on. Across the street, there's nothing here but woods on this side. And then here's what we've walked already. Try to go slow so you guys can see the video.
Brick House Bar over there, they're the ones that's got all the Cajun drinks. We had those frozen drinks the other night. I don't know what I put that on. Might have been Instagram.
Wasn't the greatest in the world. We thought they were pretty good for being there, but then when we went over here to the ice hole, it was 100 times better. A lot of these places here try to be like New Orleans, which is kind of weird. We're a long ways from New Orleans.
Like that Shady Gators, they have gator bites
Yeah.
and stuff.
'Cause that's what's really funny out here. They got all this seafood. Got a lot of girls on bikes. I think that guy almost ran us over. I think he had a little bit too much to drink.
Yeah, he was a little wobbly.
Yeah. He would have had to hit the curb. He wouldn't have been able to jump it.
They said what girl?
Somebody's a white girl.
Never mind, Dana's back. Diana's back.
What do we park in front of?
Run through the Black Hills. Oh, okay. So David's going up there to do a marathon run. He must be in pretty good shape. I could not do a marathon run. I don't know if I could run even a block.
Probably not. You have trouble getting up this hill.
Yes, I am. I need to push. I need my grandsons. They pushed me up the hill.
Here's a bike, red, white, and blue lights. Here we'll come out in the center of the street.
If we don't get ran over.
Well, get on the other side. They'll be coming at you.
Unfortunately, sometimes my mom gets done.
Where did we park?
In front of this place right here, the haircut place.
No.
Hopefully we're still there.
Right, David.
So there's-
warm out there.
Yes. It's muggy. Moist. They call that moist. Sweaty. Humidity. Yeah. But the humidity's not that, well, it's probably about 40%. But it's the dew point that's so high, and that's what makes it so hot. So, at least that's a girl jamming there. You got girls going up the street 2 or 3 times already. So if you're coming out Saturday morning, 11 to 1 p.m., we are going to be at the ice hole. So when you come down the street here, up there where that flashing car, police car is, that's where the road turns into bikes only from 11 till 2. So you might still see cars here coming in. So right across the street, can't see it real good. See if I can zoom in on their sign. Ooh, that really got close. There it is. It's called Lake Escape. When you see that sign to your left, you will make a right into this parking lot.
So it's right off Main Drive.
So there's also guys selling a whole bunch of flags here. So you turn down this street and see the lit up place down there. That is the ice hole. I can't hear you. You're kind of far away. There's a few other places in here. Ice cream place, a 10.
Hey, Barbara. $10, everything or less.
It's never really been open since we've been here, so I don't know when. It might be going. A
Thanks
lot
for
of.
the coverage. Met you guys in Sturgis, the barbecue place in Nemo. Oh, okay. He also saw us in Alzada. Loves the Ozarks. Have fun down there. Tiger Ward says, I know it's hard work, but I love to do what you do.
So
I
this.
know. Somebody's got to do it.
That's right. So here's the ice hole.
I'm going in there.
You're gonna go in there.
Okay.
Somebody's gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes, I do.
Is your brewski going through
I'm
you?
doing the
You got-
PE dance.
You got barbecue, ribs, and brisket plates here.
I wonder if they got some pork steaks.
I didn't say pork steaks.
Just barbecue. You can
Barbecue.
see if they got that. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Who'll be back?
I'll be back. There's my oil
Schwarzenegger. She can't even say Schwarzenegger right. So this is this bar, the ice hole. Oh, that'll be that. I can't read comments because I can't see them. So we're just off the strip here, just in this parking lot. And I guess they got to watch the music here too. That's kind of loud. We'll come back out here. They got barbecue. I don't know if they'll have barbecue on Saturday morning or not. They might. Cooking it right here in the parking lot. Going to be a guy here that has a 750 Honda trike. It's kind of neat looking. I filmed it the other night. I don't know if I put it on a video. I think I might have. Might have been on today's video. And he's supposed to dress up in all these different costumes and ride around out here. So we should see him. I don't know what night we're going to come back. Because tomorrow night now we're going to be at Jackal. And we're going to do a live tomorrow night from the Jackal show. And then so you get over here, it's a lot more quieter. Most of the businesses here are closed. There's a place, it's Pub and Grub, and they're closed. Wings, sliders, burgers, beers. You'd think they'd be open tonight, but I guess not. Not too bad, not too bad. A little quiet. She's still in the bathroom. I think somebody was in there ahead of her. So where are we at? We're at Lake of the Ozarks Bikefest. This is Thursday night. And really, it don't really get busy here till really Friday night and Saturday here. It'll be totally madhouse. A lot of people work. And they're not going to be able to get off probably till tomorrow and come in. So ever since we've been here, we got here on Monday. And there's been bikes riding around ever since Monday. And each day, a lot more show up. So it's a pretty dominant rally. A lot more bikes here than I was actually expecting. They try to count how many bikes are in a show and come. There's really no way. They just estimate a lot of stuff. And so it's hard to say. But what I go by a lot of people is with these vendors and dealerships and stuff, when they say, hey, we got a lot more people are coming through our business this year. Today's been a really great day. Wednesday was super. We never had so many people in our parking lot this early on a rally. So I kind of go with that more than people when they say, well, there's this many here or that many. But we had one newscaster here last night filming, and he was going around while we were in one of the bars. He was asking if somebody wanted to go talk. And here we were actually in this bar, and they said they didn't want to come out. She wasn't the owner. She was just a bartender, and she didn't want to speak on the rally. Because see, last year they kept telling everybody this was a super spreader. So they said there was helicopters flying around. We talked to the Indian dealer today, and he's actually from Columbia, Missouri. And he said, over his demo truck, there were these these helicopters that kept just flying over. You can't see me, I'm in the dark. So we'll walk back out here on the strip, and then we'll kind of end this up for tonight. And we got our video already ready to go for tomorrow. So if you're a Patreon watcher, and what?
Bye, Rye Davis.
Had to go?
Yeah, he had to go.
So we're walking back out here on the strip. We'll give you one last look before we adios here tonight.
Yep, 120 people on. Give us
That's
a thumbs
pretty good.
up.
There you go. You can talk.
So don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're on still. And if you're coming down, email us, bobandtams@yahoo.com. And tell us where you're going to be. We'll be at Ice Hole Saturday. We'll be at Shady Gators most of tomorrow. And Horny Toads on Saturday night. So,
Yeah, so I don't know.
Can't say we didn't make
you couldn't
plans.
find us.
Yes. So you know pretty much our whole schedule.
So we announced a lot of this before, but the only thing that changed from what we originally told you all
Horny Toads.
was Horny Toads has switched from Friday night to Saturday night. But if you were going to go over and see us, we got a super chat.
Oh, yay. Thank you. King Cooper. You're all the best. King Cooper. I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen him before.
Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate all those new ones that are helping out with the channel.
We appreciate all you guys, all of our family and friends that watch us. And
you know, that's the only problem that we have when we do rallies like this is it really slows down. And it's tough. Here's a little table over here we'll sit at.
all right.
So we're real close to our bike. We don't need to go too far.
Whenever. Did they have pork steaks or did you have
Nah, they didn't have any.
Oh.
Let's see here if there's a table that we can still see the road. Not really. Not really.
Find a spot.
Got a bush in front of us. You ever had that problem where you got a bush out of control? It means come here and trim this bush. Can't see much.
Oi. That's our bike right there in front. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Buck Champ says, thumbs up for folks. It's free and it's painless. Share the love. Thank you, Buck. Whoa. This table's kind of wobbly too. It looks like we're sitting in a...
The jungle.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of nice. So we appreciate all you guys. Wow, bush out of control.
What? Hey, these are bush trained?
No, he says, wow, bush out of control.
That's right. Ain't you ever run people here think it's like the 70s or something with the bushes all out of control. They're not used to the new 2000s here where it's
I don't know, whatever.
It's the furless beaver show.
Must you?
We've seen a lot of groundhogs here since we've been here.
Yeah, there have been.
Live feed.
Yep.
Live feed. Got 100 and some odd people on here.
141 thumbs up. All right. 70s porn, laugh out loud.
Nobody's talking about porn.
Harry the
You mind?
Farmer's on. Hair Farmer. He says, thanks for all you do. Great
Where's
to see
your
you guys.
goat buddy at? Goat
Yeah,
Snake
Dallas
buddy hasn't been
isn't on. Dallas isn't on.
Was Ken on?
No, Ken wasn't either. They probably didn't see it.
No.
No, I don't think Ken was on. Was Brat Fink on? I don't think none of them were on. Carly Girl, great view. Thanks. Liz Puckett. We were just at the bar. Need a sponsorship now from Manscaped. That Manscaped thing that Landon wants. Our grandson wants one of those. Oh my gosh. Vanessa's Nails and More says Street Vibrations Reno next week. I don't know. Is that canceled? Because we heard Nevada was in a lockdown.
Well, we heard they're going back to masks and stuff. So I know when we talked to the Harley dealer in Carson City, and that's a big one that we talked to in Carson City. Yeah. The other one's in Reno.
Yeah.
So the one in Carson City, they're the ones that really have all the vendors. And we never called them back. They wanted us to come back. But what's sad about it is the West Coast rallies just suck.
Vanessa said no, it's still on.
So we ain't going. What I was saying before, that's what's sad about the West Coast. They've had some good, they used to have, what's the one, we were just talking to somebody today about the one that was Hollister. Hollister used to be a big rally. We never got a chance to go to it. By the time we thought about riding up there, they canceled it. Well, it's another one with ones, the town don't want nothing to do with it. A few people have fields that have had some vendors and stuff in it, but I know people still get together every year there, but it's kind of died down. The last one that we had that was any good used to be one of the Harley dealers in LA had what they called Love Fest.
Sucks.
And it wasn't Love Fest, it was...
No, it was called the Love Ride.
Love Ride.
In Pomona.
And they used to go do this one down in Malibu at the state park. They moved it to the fairgrounds in Pomona. And it was really good. We had ZZ Top, had a bunch of name bands there for a couple nights. And,
a lot of vendors.
Yeah, a lot of vendors. No big vendors, but a lot of locals people. And especially if you're around LA, there's a lot of motorcycle shops and stuff. And so a lot of them were there. And that was really probably the last really good. And then, like I say, Laughlin's gone downhill. Heck,
Well, Laughlin's gone bye-bye.
oh, it is. But I mean, it used to be there was a lot of people there. You know, they used to have the Avi Casino. It was full of vendors. All the casinos pretty much had something going on. And it got to be 3 years ago, the last rally in Laughlin. There was like 2 casinos that had vendors, and almost all of them were selling fair stuff. And that's what kills a rally. And it's kind of like this one does that too. They got a lot of junk they're selling here. And, you know, you might want it. And like we were talking to one guy that sells the swinging chairs. Actually, 2 people selling swinging chairs.
Yeah.
But what he does is, because I said, well, I actually said I don't normally film people that do.
Really?
He wasn't setting up yet, and I didn't know he had swing chairs.
He says,
And
I don't talk to all those vendors that like sell those swing chairs and all that. He's like, that's
mattresses
what I sell.
and crap like that. He said, well, what he does is he gives free shipping anywhere in the United States. So if you come there and you like one of his swings, but I mean, are you really going to come to a motorcycle rally and buy a swing to put on your deck? I don't know. Maybe you would. I don't. I'm looking for stuff for my motorcycle. You know, I might, probably the only extent of it would be, is like those massage guns. I guess, you know, if you rode all the way across the United States and you felt like crap and you could buy one of these guns, because a lot of these girls want to charge you like $1 or $2 a minute to get a stupid chair massage. That's ridiculous. An hour massage going to cost you $60 to $120 for somebody to give you a chair massage? Where's the happy ending in that deal? For $120?
Paul said it's all about the money, and Laughlin was great. At one point in time, it was.
Yeah. We went to about 15 years worth of Laughlin and had a lot of good times there. And
well, it used to be there was tons of vendors, even all the way out at the Abbey. There used to be vendors. So, well, anyway.
She's repeating me. She doesn't listen to me talk.
Well, no, I'm reading comments.
So that's what it is. A lot of bikes still going in and out.
Somebody earlier asked about the Vegas one. If we were going to Vegas, they said they were going to be there,
It's
but
canceled.
that's what the Harley dealerships are canceled.
I think I looked on there and I don't think it.
Because I don't remember who it was, but somebody early on, and I forgot to say something. Sorry about that.
Las Vegas
And he
Bike
says,
Fest.
are you guys going to be in Nevada for the Bikefest, September 27th through the 3rd, October 3rd.
Well, that
Somebody
means-
asked when Myrtle Beach was, and that's when Myrtle Beach is too, September 27th through October 3rd. Oh, here it is, Dave Chillers. I'll be in Vegas from September 29th through the 3rd. Are you guys going to be there? No, because that's our main dealerships, and they told us that the dealerships canceled everything because of all the restrictions.
Oh, that's an old
So-
one there.
So anyway, we're probably not going to be going, we're definitely not going to Vegas. From Black's Booze and Barbecue, we're going to go over to Myrtle Beach, and we'll be there from the 27th through October 3rd.
Las Vegas.
Then we're going to go down
Bike
to
Fest 2021 is a cancel.
Port Charlotte for a week, and then we're going to go to Daytona, Panama City, Galveston, Rocky Point, and that'll end up our year. I mean, we'll still do videos and stuff, but it won't be at motorcycle rallies. Never gone to a rally, but I've had a coast-to-coast trip. Myrtle Beach rocks. Well, thanks, King Papa. He's the one that gave us a super chat. Yeah, so rallies are fun. Some people don't like them because there's just too many people. This is more of a destination rally. It's for riding, kind of like Sturgis is, but there's just not as many big vendors. Where Sturgis, there's tons of vendors. So you get the camaraderie of all the bikers, you get the vendors, and you get the riding, which here you don't get quite as many vendors. There's just a couple of vendors. We're over here.
Who?
They saw our bike. They said, oh, look, YouTube. I don't know if they knew us or not, but they just said hi. They were looking at our bike and they saw YouTube on the back. So, never been to, okay, Steve says, have you all been to the Lone Star Rally in Galveston yet? Not yet, but we're going to go this year.
So according to the Facebook page for Las Vegas Bike Fest, it's coming up, it said it was canceled. The 2021 Vegas Bike Fest has been postponed. New dates to be announced. That was on August 16th of 2021. So at this point, it has been postponed. We kind of announced that on our channel a while back because our Las Vegas dealers gave us
The heads up.
Well, actually, what I found out is I called our contact that's in charge of all the dealerships. And he's like, I hadn't heard that. Let me call him. I'll call you right back. Calls right back and said, you're right. They're all canceled.
Well, they did it that day because we
Yeah.
had heard that they were. Hair Farmer wants to know, how is Arizona Bike Week?
Don't go. Now, there's another guy that we talked to a while back that's trying to get another one going the week before Bike. What's bad about Bikefest in Arizona is
Bike week
they charge you to get in the stupid venue.
to
So-
see the vendors.
Yeah, and they don't really. Last year it was sad.
There wasn't even 100 people in
But
the
I
whole
mean,
venue.
it's the if
But
you-
they were there was mask police. Boy, they were on you like flies on.
which probably this year that it probably wouldn't be like that. But
I don't know.
I went to Bike Week, Bike Fest, whatever it's called in Arizona. I went about 10 or 12 years ago. Me and a buddy went, and it sucked back then. So we thought last year we would go and give it a benefit because we've got the YouTube channel, and it sucked again. The promoters are really trying to do something good, but that's the problem with especially a lot of the West Coast stuff. They want to charge you. Las Vegas is that way. If you want to go down there to Cashman Field, they want to charge you to get in to see the vendors. That's crazy. You know, you're going to spend, because like on a Friday or Saturday, they want like $100 to get in. And it's like, there ain't nobody in there that's that damn good that I want to see for $100.
And then you want to go into the vendor after you spend $100 to get in. Do you want to actually spend something at a vendor's booth? It's like you just paid $100 to get in, so I don't really want to spend any more money.
And
We're
that's
cheap.
Well, it's
Paul says little kids walking around in chaps and vests. Really? Here? Did you see somebody walk by? A little kid?
I
don't
didn't
know.
see no little kids. We haven't seen any little kids since we've been here.
Well, there was a little kid on the bike. Well, he thought it was a midget wife, but I think it was a little kid. I said, "Oh, look, they got a little kid on the back of the bike." He said that could have been his wife. I said, a midget wife? Because it was
Short person.
a little bitty.
Not
It
a
looked like a
midget, a
little
short
kid.
person.
Well,
Probably wasn't.
little people. Is that what they call them now? Little people? Got to be politically correct.
Could be like
Right.
when you watch the video tomorrow, we got the alien baby. That's going to be the thumbnail for it.
Yeah.
So if you watched it on Patreon, you got the... No, I didn't put it up yet.
Oh.
Hurry up and put it on Patreon.
Where are the vendors located? Here in Lake of the Ozarks. They're at the Harley dealership. They've got about 30 vendors there. They got
Pretty cool.
about 20 vendors out at Camden on the lake.
That's where H Toad is at, and
Shady Gators. They said, no, these rallies are becoming family friendly. I don't know. Some of them
yeah,
try
they
to
don't
be.
have any wet.
T-shirt contest, no. Bikini bike washes here. They don't have any of that here. I don't know. Maybe it's for the kids. I don't know.
It's just a lot of people are becoming prudish.
Well, doing upholstery and stuff. No, I don't think there's anybody here doing upholstery.
Nope.
And I don't know
No seats.
about Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. I don't know if Master Lugo is going down there. He's probably in Ocean City right now, so I don't know if he's going to come all the way here and then go all the way back to Myrtle Beach. I don't know. He acted like he was going to go to Nashville too, but did he show up at Nashville? We told him about it. He said he'd heard about it and he was going to call and check on it, but I don't think he ever showed up. So
He must have said something. We
Oh.
got limited.
So as far as we know, we haven't seen anybody here at Lake of the Ozarks doing upholstery. So I don't know about, he said, darn, he's going to come down anyway. My grandson lives in Eldon. Okay, yeah, we passed that. When we went on our bike ride, well, at least there was a sign that said if you would have went the other way, you would have went to Eldon. So I'm assuming we weren't too awful far from it. So, I don't know.
They can't do it.
It won't let you put it on Patreon?
Well, let me copy the... Oh, I guess I could play it and get the link.
I don't know.
You can give me the link.
He's trying to post it on Patreon right now. Because tomorrow's video, what about Biketoberfest in Daytona? We'll be there. So from Lake of the Ozarks here, we're going to leave. We're going to be in Branson for 3 days. Then we're going to go down to Eureka Springs. We'll be down there till Sunday, next Sunday. We're going to leave this Sunday to go to Branson. And then we're going to head to Myrtle Beach. We'll be out at Myrtle Beach late Monday night probably, Monday afternoon. And then we'll be at Myrtle Beach for that whole week until I guess October 3rd. Then we're going to go down to Port Charlotte for a week. Then we're going to go up to Daytona, Panama City, Galveston, and Rocky Point. And then we get to go home after that. Well, not for very long, because then we're going to go to California. We're going to, for Thanksgiving, we're going to go see our daughter and go camping with her, and then have Thanksgiving at her house. So then after that, we'll be home. So probably the first week in December, we'll be back home. I don't know, what are you looking for now?
Trying to get on Patreon.
Oh, he's trying to post that video for the Patreon
They
people.
can't see me anyway, so...
Oh, well, anyway. Well, you're not talking, so they're probably wondering what's going
I
on.
want to hear you talk.
Okay. So what about Bikefest? So I just told you all that. So that was the last one. So we've got 108 people on. We got 153 thumbs up. Thank you. If you're on now and haven't given us the thumbs up, what state is home in? Arizona. That's where our house is. So we'll be in Arizona probably December and January, and then sometime in February we'll head back out to the East Coast. So give us a thumbs up if you're on and you haven't already. And Liz, have a good time, Bob and Sam. Enjoy your time here in Missouri. Thanks, Liz. We just went over to the ice hole. Did you see us? Are you anticipating a big crowd at Daytona? It's smaller than the spring rally, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of people coming in just in time for Santa. Yeah, I might get to decorate my house this year for Christmas. Last couple years I haven't done that. Great place to be for those 2 months. Yep. It still gets kind of chilly for me. It's like in the 60s there. I don't like it that cold. But some days we'll get back up there. Oh, you did see us? Did you say hi? I don't know. I asked a few people if you were in there. I asked the bartender. She said she didn't know a Liz. You should have said something. I would have given you a sticker, Liz. We're right around the corner from where you come out if you're leaving now.
Which is on the other side of the monkey, on this side of the monkey place, monkey balls.
Oh, monkey malts, yeah. We're right sitting in front of some of those chairs. They look like ice cream table chairs. So anyway, are you done?
Almost.
All right, we've been on almost 2 hours. Yep, it was cool. Oh, she's watching from home now. Oh, I thought you said you were at the ice hole bar. Maybe we'll see you there on Saturday. Is that what you were meant? I thought you meant you were at the ice hole bar. So 107 on. Give us a thumbs up if you're still on. And, oh, she's putting it on now. So those of you that are on Patreon, you'll be able to see the alien baby. And those that aren't on Patreon, you'll see it tomorrow whenever he puts that up. Okay, Liz. Give us a thumbs up. Is it on? Tiger Woods giving us thumbs up. Mike said he gave us a thumbs up. Thank you all.
Yes, it's now on there.
Okay.
So we're going to leave you at this exciting time. Look at all the bikes rolling in here at the last minute. What time is it?
It is
9 o'clock.
9:19. 9:19.
Still kind of muggy.
Yeah, it is. It's still kind of hot.
So we ended up with about 105. Still on. That's not bad.
And 160 thumbs up, so that's great. $25 in super chats. We appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys.
Here, we'll take a quick look
They're right
at
up
the strip.
from Ocean City
I'll show you all the bikes.
on Saturday.
So there's where we were sitting at. Wave! I don't know. But alright. So at that, we're going to leave you all. We want to thank you all for hanging out. Tomorrow we'll do another live from the Jackal Show. And if you want tickets, let us know. Email us. Tell us here. Tell us somewhere that you're interested. We'll see how many tickets we still have left. And we'll make it happen tomorrow. I'm riding up to Ocean City on Saturday for the day. Supposed to be 85 and sunny all day. Yep. We won't be there this year, but next year we'll make it to Ocean City. So at that, we're going to leave you guys and take care.